How to pack for the apocalypse. First, what's an apocalypse? Well, according to the Christian tradition, it is the complete and final destruction of the world, period. That's not really the apocalypse that we're packing for, at least I hope not.
Well, that makes me feel much better about this packing. No, we're packing for the apocalypse that feels like the end of the world, but isn't, not really.
But it really feels like it is.
Well, let's just say we're packing for times like these. When it feels like something is ending and our whole world is changing.
In times like these, when we don't know what is coming next, when we are weary and worn, this is what we need for the journey.
So, the apocalypse sounds pretty dangerous, so I think I'm going to need a helmet. I was hoping for a hard hat for my electrician days, but this is what I got.
All right, he's got a helmet. I'm bringing a level. This is an old antique level. It has been keeping the world balanced for years. I'm taking it with me. I could use some balance.
Wow. So if you got a level and the apocalypse has a lot of destruction, we're going to need to build stuff. So I'm bringing this screw gun because we're going to need to reconstruct the world.
All right. I reconstruct the world one tomato at a time. This is a tomato that we grew from our garden. It reminds me that there is life.
Well, speaking of food, because we're going to need food at the apocalypse, I'm bringing watermelon.
A watermelon?
Who can imagine life without watermelon? It's like life without crab cakes or ginger beer.
All right.
Watermelon.
I'm going to bring this jacket. This is my grandmother's jacket. I wear it and it reminds me that I am held by the ancestors.
Wow. And I'm going to bring my favorite hanky because in the apocalypse, there will be tears.
I'm going to bring these beautiful masks made by Becky Doggett from our congregation. These both protect us and tell the world what we're about.
I'm bringing my address book because the apocalypse is lonely and scary and I can't imagine surviving it without being able to call and visit all my buddies and friends and family.
And speaking of buddies, the last thing I'm gonna pack is Gooby.
Wow. Oh, I think this is a really good packing job. I feel so much better prepared for the apocalypse now.
All these things are in our lives already. We just needed to pull them closer to ourselves, to remember them, to let them hold us.
So as we sing our next song, Vieni Spirito Creatore, a song that literally says, Spirit of life, come to us, be with us, to whatever may come. Perhaps as you sing, you can imagine what you would pack to help you survive the apocalypse.